In terms of the system, I think he fits the system very well. I think he's a good 1v1 winger, and a lot of the time we do need that. He's got scoring capability as well, the ability to cross the ball when he needs to. And so I think he fits into the way that Daniel Farke will want his wingers to play. He's the type of player who can take people on down the line, or he can cut inside and go into the half space. A lot of his goals come from when he's drifted inside and picked up the ball, or kind of been given the ball in a shooting opportunity, and he's taken those chances. So he's definitely got that kind of capability to be able to go and play in the half space and out wide as well, which would work perfectly with Jayden Bogle if he was to play on the right-hand side. So it's an interesting change, actually, because I do think that Igor Paixão was more suited to be out on the left wing, with Dilane Bakwa being more of a right wing. But he is one that Leeds had been linked with earlier in the window, which in the past we've seen that, for example, with Glenn Kamara, the season that we signed Glenn Kamara, we were actually interested in players like Altanaka at that time. We didn't obviously sign him till the next year. But when we couldn't get our other targets, we went back to Glenn Kamara, who we'd been linked with very early in the window. So the fact that Leeds were linked with Dilane Bakwa through The Athletic a short while ago, and then we had this kind of big news about Igor Paixão and the way that that might go down, when we then eventually come back to our next kind of targets, it does make sense that Leeds would go back to a target that they've been thinking about in the past. So Dilane Bakwa is somebody who has great potential. He's only 22 years old, and like I said, with his goal contributions over his time in the French First Division so far, he's got a really high ceiling, and I've given him 5-star for that, because I think he could really be electric if Leeds kind of get him in and give him the kind of freedom to play the football that he wants to play.